Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We're here with Shadowfax again, and he's a muddy, dirty horse today. And today we're going to just show you how to measure your miniature horse for a blanket. Any kind of blanket, whether it is a rain sheet or whether it is a winter blanket, whatever it is, you just need a flexible measuring tape and your pony and probably some help because your arms are not going to be long enough to pull this off without a little bit of help. You might need 3 people if your mini horse is uncooperative, so you might need someone to hold him so that he doesn't run around, and you might need someone to hold the tape on his chest, and you might need someone to control his butt. So you might need 2 or 3 people to pull this off. You probably can't do it on your own. So get yourself a flexible measuring tape. In this case, I'm just using one of my sewing measuring tapes, and then we're just going to come over here. The horse is going to move, of course he is, because he wants a snack. So we're just going to come back over here, stop. Sometimes they get ornery and he just doesn't want to today, but you're going to do it anyway. Okay, stop. Just stop. Good boy. So what you want to do is take your measuring tape and you're going to come over here, stop. And what you want to do is you want to get the measuring tape right in the middle of his chest. And you want to go where he's going to be widest. You don't want to be at angles or anything. You want to be straight. So you're going to figure out what will give you the biggest measurement. Because if we go down here, we're going to miss his girth. And we need to make sure that we're including how big he is. So we're going to measure from the middle of his chest. Usually you'll get someone to hold that. And then you just go around. And you come to the middle of his butt. Okay, so you come around, make sure you're around his stomach and his hip, and you measure to the middle of his butt. Okay, and then you note your measurement. So you figure out he was a 50. Okay, so he's a 50. That's generally the size we're going to order for him. Now your miniature horse might be quite a bit bigger. He might be quite a bit smaller. But that's his measurement in inches. So before you order his blanket, double check with the manufacturer what they recommend. But some manufacturers will tell you add 2 inches. Some of them will tell you to take back 2 inches. But that's how you measure the actual body of your miniature horse. Because you have to make sure you get all the way around his hips and all the way around his stomach. Otherwise, your measurement's going to be too short. So he's a 50. We order him size 50 blankets because normally they're in inches. Now if your manufacturer tells you that a 50-inch is actually an extra large or whatever it is, then that's what you order. But that's how you measure the miniature horse. Now if your horse is a little bit chunky, if he's kind of on the thicker side, then you'll probably want to add 2 inches. Also, if you're ordering in inches, you have to round up to the next round number, the next even number. So if he measures 50 1/4, then you actually have to order a 52 because a 50 will be too small. You don't want to order too small. Always opt to add a couple inches if you have to instead of going down a size. Because if I ordered him a 48 instead of a 50, it'll be too tight on his chest. So you just want to make sure that you get that accurate measurement. Some manufacturers will have the measurements in centimeters. That's why I like a measuring tape that also does centimeters. So he's 127 centimeters. So double check before you order and just make sure that they do just want the straight inches when you're ordering blanket sizes. Typically they'll come in 2-inch increments. If they have a different measuring system, they'll still need that inches. You'll still go, okay, he's 50 inches. What size do I order? And you check their size chart. But measuring for the blanket remains the same. And it's the same for a larger horse as well. Middle of the chest, round the side of the body, to the butt. Middle of that butt. That is basically how you measure a miniature horse to make sure you're getting the right size blanket. Always opt to go up a size instead of down a size. Going down a size will be too tight. But that's about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. I hope that was a little bit helpful for you. I know several people had asked over the last week, how do I measure my mini? That's how you do it. Get a friend, measure your mini. We'll see you tomorrow.